Imagine stepping out your front door, taking a deep breath, and feeling like you just inhaled chicken soup. Your glasses fog up instantly, your shirt sticks to your back before you even reach the car, and you realize it's only 8 a.m. Welcome to summer in Arkansas. If you're thinking about moving to the natural state, or if you're just visiting, you probably heard the rumors. The humidity is brutal, it's like living in a swamp. But is it really that bad? Today we're going behind the postcard perfect photos of the Ozarks to give you the cold, hard, incredibly sweaty truth about Arkansas summer humidity. First, let's talk numbers. The thermostat in Arkansas tends to be a little bit of a liar. In July and August, a typical afternoon temperature can be around 90 degrees. On paper, that sounds hot, but manageable. What the weather app may not be telling you is that the relative humidity is hovering around 75% on top of that 95 degrees. So because of Arkansas's unique geography with the hills and the valleys and all the rivers and all that water, we've got moist air coming from the Gulf of Mexico, plus the river valleys and dense forests, because we have a lot of undeveloped land, that moisture tends to get trapped. So that makes that number, that heat index number, or feels like temperature, easily skyrockets over 100 degrees. Now, normally your body cools itself down by sweating. You sweat, the wind blows over it, you feel cooler. But when the air is already saturated with water, your sweat can't evaporate. You don't cool down, you just kind of simmer. Now, generally our area in June, July, and August sees highs in the upper 80s and low 90s. Of course, we're gonna have extremes with the heat domes and the El Nino and all that kind of stuff. And lows in about the 60s. So it does get cooler at night. There is some relief. Now, just for reference, our cooler months, December, January, February, those are the coolest times of the year. Their highs are in the mid 40s and maybe in the low 50s. And then our lows at night get down into the 20s. So we do get below freezing, but that's why heat pumps still work really well here, because it doesn't get too far below freezing. Now, our area also has 100% humidity. My weather app says almost the whole month of June and the whole month of July, we've had 100% humidity. So it makes all the difference when it's the feels like temperature. Now, the reason I'm bringing up this humidity is because I recently had a client who visited our area because he was interested in buying a home. We looked at properties, we looked around in Hardy, Cherokee Village, Viola, and they found a home that they really liked. It was a newer build and it was the best of what they found. So they went ahead and made an offer. Because of the market and the way it is right now, it was actually a multiple offer situation, but they did win out. So they were very excited. They were happy with the offer that they made. They went ahead and made appointments for inspections, but then they had to leave town. And they went ahead and completed the inspections, everything got done. Now, this client happens to have COPD, which is a respiratory disease. Maybe you've heard of it before. And so while they were here, they got a chance for the first time to experience that humidity level. They've been here before in other parts of the year, but not in the middle of July. So after going home, they actually had to contact emergency services to help them breathe because they had so much difficulty while being here. Even had trouble getting up and down stairs because it was just so thick. Therefore, they went ahead and terminated their offer because they wouldn't be able to live in the summer here probably, and maybe it would have to consider getting two homes so they could be here in the winter and be somewhere else in the summer. So that's why I want to make sure that you're aware of the humidity. It can be more than just annoying. It can truly affect your quality of life. High humidity doesn't just make you uncomfortable, it creates an absolute paradise for things with 6 or 8 or more legs. So if you like the outdoors, you need to prepare yourself. The humidity keeps that vegetation incredibly lush, which means mosquitoes, ticks, all kinds of bugs. They don't just fly, they organize. And it's not just them. You got chiggers, you got gnats, you got wasps. They will swarm your face the second you step outside. Now in Arkansas, bug spray isn't an option. It's a daily perfume. If you go hiking in June without it, you aren't hiking, you are serving yourself up as a buffet. Now to me, the biggest problems are ticks, because not only are they annoying, they get on you, they make bug bites, they itch. They carry a lot of diseases. Of course, mosquitoes, they carry malaria, West Nile, so they are a problem too. But there are so many diseases that ticks carry. I recently lost a cat to bobcat fever because of the tick that they had on them. So do your best to protect yourself against ticks attaching to you, and make sure you check yourself if you're going out anywhere where you think they might be. Now, when I walk my dogs every morning, since it has gone, we were in drought for a while in May, but since we've gotten out of a drought, the grass has so much dew in the morning. So it definitely can see where that humidity comes from. It's definitely coming up from the ground and settling in the morning. So it is definitely out there, and it's going to keep coming as long as we don't go back into a drought again. Let's talk about style, or rather the complete death of it between June and September. If you move here thinking you're going to wear cute denim jackets, heavy cotton tees, or maybe even layers, think again. Arkansas summer fashion is dictated entirely by survival. You will learn to love moisture-wicking fabrics, athletic wear, colors that don't easily show sweat stains, because oftentimes within 5 minutes of standing outside, you will have those sweat stains. And a quick tip for the ladies, anyone with hair prone to frizz, just accept it. There's no product I've found that keeps your hair from getting frizzy. The humidity will defeat your straightener, your blow dryer, your high-end hair care products in seconds. Around here, the messy bun and the baseball cap are lifestyle choices. Now, for people like me that tend to be on the cold side, I'm almost always cold, it can get a little more complicated here. I generally run with layers still. As you can see, I have a jacket and a sweater dress on, but obviously the humidity is going to get to me when I'm outside. And with my job, some days I'm outside, some days I'm in the office all day. It depends on if I'm showing property or if I have an inspection or I'm in somebody else's office at a closing. So I have to be prepared with the air conditioner in some places. So I have to have a jacket or a sweater handy when I'm in that air conditioning, or if I'm going out to a property, I may want to take that jacket off. So that is why I have a car jacket. Speaking of cars, nothing prepares you for the experience of getting into a car that's been sitting in the sun in an Arkansas parking lot for even a few hours. The humidity turns your vehicle into a literal greenhouse. The air inside can easily reach over 100 degrees, and because of that moisture, it feels thick and suffocating. So you have to use your shirt to touch the steering wheel so you don't get first degree burns, and you don't sit there waiting for the AC to kick in, wondering if this is what a steamed dumpling feels like. Lots of times I will open up my windows, let that hot air get out, and then let the air conditioner start kicking in, or even sometimes I'll go open all the doors and then get in the car. Windshields, window tits, parking under even a sliver of shade can find that is how you have to do it to get by. You also don't want to leave the windows open, because more than likely there will be a random afternoon shower. So that will mostly like the humidity levels even higher in your car when you go back to put them up. But it can make the car steamier too. So you just want to be careful and be aware that your car could be a problem too. Now, with all that being said, why do millions of people live here and absolutely love it? Because Arkansas summers offer something truly magical if you know where to look for it. We are called a natural state for a reason. We have some of the cleanest, coolest, most stunning spring-fed rivers and lakes in the entire country. When the humidity gets to be too much, you head to the Spring River down in Hardy, which is spring-fed, and Lake Thunderbird are one of the few swimming pools in the areas. Floating down a cold, crystal clear river with a cold beverage in your hand, while towering limestone bluffs shade you from the sun, that is the peak Arkansas summer. The humidity is the price of admission for paradise. Not only does humidity affect your body, it affects your home. This is why air conditioning in our area is almost a must. I know of at least a few homes which have to have dehumidifiers going year-round because of the land they lay on, the layout, the hill they're on, all kinds of different reasons, recommended by professionals that have previewed the home. The moisture kept in the home can cause damage to many things, including flooring, walls, and of course the air you breathe. It will invite potential microbial growth, which can make it even harder to breathe and make you uncomfortable in your own home. So oftentimes running a dehumidifier can save you a lot of money on your electric bill, even though you're paying to run that dehumidifier, but it keeps your air conditioner from running so often, because even though the thermostat says it's this temperature in here, the humidity can make it feel warmer. so the air conditioner will kick on even if it's that temperature. So it really can help you feel more comfortable, make it better for the house, and save you some money. So is the Arkansas humidity really that bad? Yes. Yes, it is. It is heavy. It is sticky. It will test your patience. But if you can handle a few months of staying close to the AC or the nearest swimming hole, the rest of the year in the state is absolutely gorgeous. Or if you're like me and generally a heat seeker, you don't mind humidity that much. But summer isn't the only season that catches people off guard here. You may think the South is all sunshine and warmth, but Arkansas does experience all 4 seasons here. So if you want to know how a simple winter forecast can simply paralyze the whole state, check out this video where I talked about Arkansas snow. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.